I'm Allie. I recently got married. I live with my husband and his mother, Selma. His sister and her husband were supposed to live with her, but they had to go abroad for work. Selma didn't want to live by herself, so we decided to live with her. It was supposed to be until they got back, so I wasn't too worried. But I should have been.
I want to go shopping. Can you drive me?
I'm sorry, I can't right now.
Why not? You're a housewife. You can make time for me.
As I've told you before, I work from home and I've got a meeting today.
What? Give me a break. You're just playing on your computer. You know what you are? You're a shut-in. I saw a special about shut-ins on TV the other day. You guys are useless. You don't contribute anything to society. The least you can do is give me a ride.
I tried ignoring her by staying in my room with the doors locked, but she would just keep knocking for hours. And whenever I step out to use the bathroom, she comes running and yells at me for hours. So I started working outside the house at a coffee shop nearby. I was finally free from her, but she didn't like it. In our neighborhood, we took turns cleaning up the garbage dump. But one day, when it was our turn to clean up...
Good morning, everyone. This is my daughter-in-law, Allie. She looks old, but she's still 27. She's pretty tough, actually. I know, she can clean up the garbage dump from now on. Every week.
What?
You're a housewife. You gotta help out the neighbors. You're in charge of cleaning duty from now on.
But wait, I got work on weekdays and my skin is really sensitive towards the sun and...
Huh? Ugh, give me a break. You just want to stay indoors. I see right through you. Nice try. But no, if I tell you to do something, you do it. Otherwise, my son will divorce you.
And the other neighbors were just like her. They loved harassing their sons' wives.
She's right. Do as she says.
He married you, right? It's the least you could do for him.
They were all on her side. I had no choice but to say yes. I told my husband about this and he talked to Selma for me. But she didn't change her mind. Every week, she took me to the dump and made me clean up. And even when she wasn't home...
Hey, Allie, clean up the garbage dump.
One of her neighbors always came by and reminded me. Even when I came home late from work, nobody touched the garbage yard.
You're late. Go clean up.
Selma would yell at me as soon as I got home. I had no choice. But soon, I started getting rashes on my skin from my allergies and stress. I can't take this anymore. If she won't leave, I'll just leave myself. Then, something terrible happened.
Go and clean up. The neighbors were talking about how sloppy you are. Stop slacking off and do your job.
Then why don't you just...
Are you talking back to me? You got some nerve, you know. You're just a shut-in. All you do is play on your computer all day.
She took a cup of tea she had in her hands and splashed me with it. My laptop got soaked. I wiped it right away, but the water was already inside. My laptop was dead. I need that to work. That's it. I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I decided to collect evidence. I asked my husband to help me. He just kept apologizing to me.
I guess this is the only way she'll learn.
He was 100% on my side. Within a few weeks, I got more than enough evidence I needed. Time to strike back. A few weeks later, the relatives all gathered at the house.
We're out of beer. Go get more.
But today is garbage day. I gotta clean up first. I know. Why don't I go out to buy more beer and you can stay here and clean up?
What? Why me? You can do both.
She forced me out of the house. I knew she'd say that. After getting some beer, I cleaned up the garbage yard. The place was a mess. It took much longer than expected. And as predicted, Selma looked angry when I got back.
Where have you been? Do the dishes and the desserts too. Oh, you're so useless.
I'm sorry, but I need to rest. I have all these rashes. It's my allergy.
Stop the act. Hurry up and get to work.
Then I fell to the ground. It was all part of the act. But I was pretty exhausted and I really did have rashes on my skin, so it looked pretty real. Everyone started talking. My husband came over to help.
Mom, stop harassing her already. This has been going on for too long. I'm not gonna stand for it anymore.
What? I've never harassed her. I was just trying to teach her a few things so she could be a good housewife.
Shut up! You make her do everything because you're lazy. We're leaving. We're gonna sue you for damages too.
Sue me? What are you talking about?
We talked to a lawyer. After what you did to her, we can sue you for damages. We got all the evidence we need.
He then played the video he had saved on his phone. We got videos of her calling me things like useless and shut-in. We even got her trying to trip me and trying to pour hot tea on me by accident. It all came back to me. I started crying. She tried to jump on him and grabbed her phone. But the other relative stepped in to help. How can you treat your daughter-in-law like that?
You're a housewife too. What gives you the right to call her names like that?
You disgust me. I'm cutting all ties with you. I won't be sending you vegetables anymore.
Same here. I'm gonna stop sending you food too. I've always hated sending you food. You don't even say thank you.
It's not what you think. I can explain.
The relatives left the house one by one. Now it was just the three of us.
What the hell? Now everyone hates me.
Whose fault is that? Oh, and you also have to pay for her laptop. The one you broke, remember? What else?
Your neighbors. I want an apology from them too. If not, I'll just sue them too.
Are you serious right now? What would they think of me?
Then you pay for all of them. Let's make it $30,000.
$30,000? For her? I'm never gonna pay her.
No? Is that so? Casey? Looks like she hasn't learned her lesson.
Casey? She's not here.
Actually, she is. She heard everything. She's on the line right now.
A brand new laptop was on the table. He opened up Skype, and there she was, his sister Casey. She looked furious.
Mom, seriously? I'm so disappointed in you. I was gonna give you another chance if you admitted what you did and apologized to her, but you're unbelievable.
Casey! No, listen to me. The thing is, I was just trying to...
We're coming home soon, but there's no way we're gonna live with you.
What?
Live with a mean old lady like you? Hell no! And if we start living there, I have to clean the garbage dump every time, right? Oh, no way!
I'd never make you do that. You're my daughter. Unlike her, I would never.
But you already told your neighbors you were gonna clean the garbage yard from now on, right? Allie told me that they got used to this, so no way. I'm not doing that. We're gonna find a place of our own. Bye. Oh, and pay her. If you don't, I'm cutting all ties with you too.
Then she hung up before Selma could say anything. She just sat there in silence. Later, my husband told her the same thing, saying he will cut all ties with her too if she doesn't pay. Finally, she agreed to our terms. But we never said we would stay if she paid us. We moved out right away.
Please don't leave me alone. Please come back. Please forgive me.
Everyone in the neighborhood heard about what happened within days. Most of them stopped talking to her as well. She was all alone after we left, and her friends abandoned her too.
You said you'd take care of the garbage yard, right? So we can count on you, right?
Don't tell us a lie now. I know you wouldn't do that to us, right? We're counting on you.
They just started bullying her instead of me. Honestly, I was grateful for them. An apology from them doesn't really mean much to me, but making things harder for Selma, that I could get behind. So that's that. And so she lost most of her savings. Her relatives stopped sending her food, and now she had 0 friends in the neighborhood. My husband goes there once in a while to see if she's still alive. According to him...
She's getting old real fast. She looked pretty beat up.
Good riddance. With her out of the way, now I can enjoy life with my husband. I'm never living with her again.